I have self-healing. I have really quick attacks that are hit really hard. I have things that explicitly explode on contact to deal enough damage to clear out most enemies with an efficiency that would make some of the most totalitarian dictators proud. So I really should not be able to die with this setup in the Stilt Village. Not while I'm reading lore. We can attack later. Citizens, anyone behaving strangely? I think we've already read this one. King's banner is vandalized. The king is kidnapping, burning our children. Wake up. Oh, never mind. We haven't. Citizens, anyone behaving strangely or manifesting signs of illness must be reported to the local patrol promptly without exception. Some wise guy managed to urinate on this king's order. It's quite high up. There's no secret. I don't see a way for there to be a secret in that area. So glad that we can just explodorate everything that comes by. Alright, before we do any other killing, let's grab this upgrade to brutality and head here, because this is most assuredly a cursed chest, and with my newfound ability to handle cursed chests with basically no issue whatsoever, let's just go in... Oh, it's not a cursed chest. It's a bunch of heaping pile of garbage. That's biters versus double crossbow-matic with toxic cloud. Even if it does more damage, it's just not worth it still. There's the key. Infantry bow, not worth it, versus 2 legendary bows. I just love watching everything explode. It just looks ridiculous. Alright, we're at 29 cells. I want to leave with 50 thereabouts. I wanted to dodge it. It wouldn't let me dodge. Instead, he just sat there and took it like a man. Okay, this is a part where I can die. I'm going to actually heal up because this could very well kill me. Oh, come on. I know you can do better. Fine. Actually surprised we connected. No! Stun locking! Why? Why can't we actually have it so you can't be stun locked? Jesus, that's the only thing that kills me every time, is I run into one enemy, get into one bad situation, get stun locked, and die. Can't recover from it in any way, shape, or form. It's just unfair. To the player. It is not fun, it is frustrating. Oh, it's supposed to teach you to dodge effectively. Well, I can't dodge every single little thing that comes my way. Jesus Christ. You better give me those legendary weapons back, game, that you owe me. Grenade is further down. You know what? I'll try something different. We'll take a broadsword. It's a mere 1,000 gold, and I'm going to get back before the end of this chapter anyway, so it's not like it really hurts. And we'll try brutality, because I really, really want to actually get through these people. Valmont's Whip. Ignores shields and inflicts a critical hit if the tip of the whip strikes an enemy. I can accept this. Yeah, it's even got an attack animation that doesn't really suck. You're not going tactics? What trickery is this? I know you're... well, I wasn't going tactics. And then this whip might say otherwise. It's like, this thing demands distance. Nah, we'll keep going brutality. 2 legendary items. Both of those were fantastic. I've already spoken to you. I don't know why you say all this stuff. You clearly want me to let you out. Anyway, there's another self-healing item on a whip that has too slow of an attack animation for me to want to do this. Not gonna lie, I don't even know what opened this up, but I'll take it. Can't really say no to gold. Oh, is this gonna be the promenade? It is! We have an early promenade! We got through most of the area, got a legendary item as the game's way of saying, I'm sorry I stun-locked you to death, because even I recognized that was BS. Because I physically couldn't do anything to get out of it once I got hit once. Give me fireworks technician. We're gonna go for grenades. I honestly need to get more grenades, though. That's after I get the max amount of healing, even though healing has yet to really matter that much in this game, because I usually die before I get a chance to use it. By, once again, the aforementioned stun lock into oblivion. Now, admittedly, if I get a colorless quick bow, I might as well take it. I got an amazing build, because I found something I actually liked using against these Stilt Village enemies. Well, in the absence of anything else, I will take a little bit of tactics, just because some of the benefits of some of tactics mutations are actually wonderful. It's so hard to actually hit people with the crit effect of this. Oh my gosh. That bow is a level 1 quick bow. I will admit, the bow has horrendous damage. But I can deal with it for right now. I'd rather replace it, but I've had nothing to replace it with. The recovery time for this bow feels off somehow. We could replace it with the alchemical carbine, which hurts more, but it's honestly not good enough to be worth considering, just because the alchemical carbine has such a long reload time. I honestly wish it would have something, like, a lot of the long attacking bows and crossbows are basically worthless. It does key off of red, but once again, its attack animation is so long that it's just not worth it. Because by the time I get a chance to use it, I'm comboed to death. Because a lot of enemies are in positions where you can't physically hit them. Come on, there we go. Those are the critical hits I'm looking for. I'm trying to crit you guys. It's a lot harder than it looks. I just need to practice with the whip, that's all. And of course I'm forced to get another tactics. Oh, does it actually hit above? It does. Interesting. I forgot where Valmont's whip was hidden. Like, I had it before on the other save file. I just don't have it now. Oh, there's another scroll of power, so I can actually boost brutality. It doesn't feel like it hits where it should. Like, it feels like the critical hit spot is just slightly behind where it says it is. Oh well. I've decided I'm going to start editing out some of the runs. Most notably, I'm going to edit out some of the admittedly worse runs from Dead Cells. Just because some of these runs could definitely be a lot better. Alright, I could just break through the floor if I wanted to. Versus Flammable Oil. I'll take Victim's Burn over Flammable Oil. I do like that this whip just turns the bats into healing items for me. Just because of it's a very long-range weapon. Like, I will give it that. For its slow firing speed, its slower firing speed, it has a very long range. And so getting this legendary item that early on actually probably wasn't too horrible. I might need to reforge its modifiers. It's a shame I can't make it a plus modifiered item, but well. I don't think you can make legendary items legendary plus. What was I expecting? If I wall climb, the prison depths are not where I'm trying to go. I'm just trying to make it to the hand of the king in the first place, which I've just seemingly lost the ability to do. Because I keep dying in really unfortunate circumstances. Alright. We're gonna have like about a minute 20 to find the speed door. There's a decent chance we'll get it, but we usually miss the speed door if we don't have at least 2 minutes to look for it on the ramparts, just from the initial climb. Almost halfway done with the health flask ever since we've unlocked it this time around. No one ever bleeds. Melee is okay, kind of, but not really. Have been getting tactics. We could get dead inside for the additional 30% health, but honestly that's not worth it. We'll probably take melee. Just from the ability to get multi-hits. Its victims burn. If it set them on fire when I hit them, then it would probably be good. As it currently stands, sadism isn't that great, except for the... yeah, no, even then, because it doesn't freeze them effectively. Honestly, I should probably just reforge these modifiers, because that's just better, because it would only be when the victim dies from it. And I'll reforge these modifiers, and we'll take the arrows instead on the Valmont's whip. I'm only trying to get the last level of the healing vial just so when I get to the castle, because I know the castle's a slog, I can try to heal from it. And it's even funnier because I haven't made it to the end of the castle once yet, ever since I got the spider rune. So I haven't even been able to attempt to get the last secret of the castle. That I know of. feels wrong. Right, ignore shields. I gotta remember that. Wait a minute, does that ignore his invulnerability? It might. That would certainly be interesting. Actually having the whip ignore the concierge's invulnerability. Now, for the first time ever, I've actually sold a trap. This is another teleport spot, isn't it? Yes, yes, it is. Let me down. Please. Back up we go. We might come through this again later. I have 15 seconds to find the speed door and at least touch it. I don't get it. I can't move fast enough to get there. Right down here, is it? No! Oh well. If I didn't stop to go through the teleporter and instead teleported back, I probably would have gotten it, but I lose out on the speed door. I'll just make the cells back by killing almost everybody here. Because 15 minutes is the next speed door timer, and that's for the concierge, and there's... I don't know how the Valmont's whip is going to handle the concierge. I don't think it will. I honestly think the Valmont's whip is just not good enough for it. That was also nice. Okay. I know you want to exercise. I know you want to do your pull-ups. But seriously. No, I actually did a trapless fight with the concierge last run when I had my double legendaries by the time I got... Well, I had a single legendary by the time I got to him, and it was a bow. And I think I also had a melee weapon by that time? I actually don't remember. I'm fairly good when it comes to fighting the concierge. The timekeeper, not as much. It's also nice because I can just shotgun these guys using the arrows. Still, this thing feels like its range is just so off. Like, if they just moved its crit hitbox a little bit further so it was a little bit ahead of the spark, it feels like it would make a lot more sense. Right, because I had like double elites, and one elite dropped a necklace and a legendary item. That's why I had a really good run a while ago. Or that was why last run was really good, up until the point where they decided to say, no, you're gonna get comboed. Because you made one tiny improper dodge, which is why I say they really need to scale the attack. Which is why I'll also say that they either make it so you have iframe, or an iframe to get out of an attack, with a dodge or otherwise. Or need to scale back the sheer damage certain enemies do. And get rid of these bastards. Honestly, getting rid of Inquisitors I wouldn't mind. There are no scrolls around here. We'll grab this treasure chest, but now we have to find the Black Bridge. Should honestly buy, like, the vine grenades or something like that, just to have another stun-style grenade. Because I even got the stun grenade, too. I realized there was the secret at the end of the ramparts that I never bothered checking before. Still haven't found a decent survival-based weapon. I mean, this is a decent melee weapon for getting close and personal to the concierge. I also haven't used the bow in the slightest, but then again, the bow is basically not upgraded in the slightest. It's a really, really bad weapon. Prisoner's stay was cut short. Can't say... Oh, right. This one should be clutching something. Never mind, he wasn't clutching anything. Let's keep getting the brutality. Let's keep letting the brutality go. Let's keep getting the brutality to go forward. An infantry grenade with a very, very short cooldown versus the powerful grenade seems like it'd be a very brilliant idea. Well, this should take me to the Black Bridge. But I also remember there's going to be a secret up top, so I'm at least going to visit that. I'll have 3 minutes to win the Black Bridge fight. And I think with the weapons I've got equipped right now, I should be able to do it. I just have to avoid using the bow. Never mind. I thought there was. I don't know why I keep thinking there's a secret up there. Hold on, maybe if I roll into the wall? Nope. I wonder if the Plant Man section of this can survive going through spikes. I'm none too certain. I think it would have been about halfway through that if I would have gotten the speed door. Ah, well. No use dwelling on the past. It can't be sold. When he suffers from bleeding, we can upgrade victims' burn, slow down 4 times longer as they thaw. Arrows stuck at enemies come back. Alright. I can work with this. We don't need to do plus modifiers here. We can use sadism with this setup, so I'll set up sadism. Just from the thawing, they start bleeding again immediately afterwards. What the? No, I don't need updates on Google Maps. Google, get off my phone. Thank you, Google. Thanks, Obama. Is that even still relevant? Like, thanks Donald Trump doesn't exactly have the same ring to it. Again, still feels weird. Okay, it does not get through his invulnerability. I know he becomes immune to being frozen as time goes on. Purely so you can't cheese him by infinitely freezing them. Again, I feel like I should be hitting him. There we go. Alright, so what legendary weapon are you gonna give me? Ooh, hoo 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 hoo. Firebrands. Over the quick bow? Yes, please. That quick bow is garbage. Legendary firebrands are definitely a good DPS weapon. And it also helps me proc sadism too. Alright, well, I know for a fact I had enough time to grab this speed door, so we'll grab all the cells in the world. We'll dump them all into the health flask. We're not actually at the halfway point, but we're getting pretty close to being able to get the level 4 health flask. We'll heal up, and I'm going to prepare to die in the Stilt Village again due to being comboed by one of the pirate captains, because that's why they love to keep doing this.